Hold on. Here we go. Good evening. What's going on, everybody? My name is Keith Gibson. I am the host of SPOMOTICS. That is SPOMOTICS. That's SPOMOTICS. And guess what? We are on episode 29. Wow. We are on episode 29. Man, I feel so refreshed. I've been working hard, man. For the past 2 weeks, I've been working hard. And I feel great right now. I feel so much better. And it's good to be back on here at 7 p.m. So thank you everybody who's been coming out and listening. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. It means a lot. If you're in here, please let me know that you're in here. Say what's up. We're gonna have a good show tonight. Man, I feel refreshed. Goodness gracious. I feel so good right now, man. Wow. It's funny what a little bit of rest can do for you, right? Man, between the jobs and doing everything, doing stuff around the house and playing with Boom, with the baby and, working. It's a lot. So it's good to be here. It's good to be here, man. It's fun. Now this, what I'm doing, it's hard, man. It's hard. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. It is hard. It's fun, but it's hard, man. Let me make sure that everything is good. I want everybody to see. If you're in the chat, man, please say what's up. Say hello. Say something to me, man, so I know that you're in here. All right. All right. Cool. So 7 o'clock. A lot of stuff has happened in the world. A lot of things. There's a lot of stuff going on in sports. All right. Politics. I know we talk about politics. Movies, that's my thing. Sports, movies, and politics. I just talk a little bit of politics. It's hard to come out here every Sunday and Thursday and and just talk for probably about an hour, maybe sometimes a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. Sometimes it's hard to come out here and talk and get people to listen and get people to come back and just chat with me on here. And so it's hard sometimes, man. But I love to do it. I'm not complaining at all. I love doing this. I had a friend tell me one time in college, she said I talk too much. No, she didn't say I talk too much. She said I talk a lot. And I was like, damn, you said it like that? And she was like, no. I didn't mean it in a bad way. And she was like, there's a lot of stuff that you know about and you can get the message out and you're good with, with talking to people. And, I told her thank you. And this was a long time ago. It was like 20 years ago, man. But I do love to talk. I'm not going to lie. I do love talking. I do love talking about the sports and movies and politics. All right. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. All right. It's not the only thing I love to do. So, yeah. And I'm also going back to school in January. So that's going to be fun. All right. So I can definitely help myself out with this. See if I can do more things. All right. Everybody, what's up? All right. If you're in here, please say what's up. All right. Just so I can see you. All right. Hey, what's up, baby girl? What's going on? All right. Are you in class? Are you in class, China? Because I need to know if you're in class or not. I don't want you getting in trouble. Even though, I forgot. Wait, I think your semester is over. Baby girl is getting her master's. So she is out there in Charlotte doing her thing. So I'm proud of her. So that's what's up. I know semester's over. My fault. I forgot. So yeah, what's up with Jake? Is Jake over there? Where's Miami Heat? I hope he's doing good too over there, man. All right, so we're gonna get this show started, man. We're gonna get the show started. A lot has happened today. Well, not today, but this week. I don't know if anybody has ever been a football coach before, or just a coach, period. There's a lot of responsibility with being a coach. All right. Not only do you have to thank you, baby girl. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming out and listening. There's a lot going on with being a coach. All right. You got to get the players ready to play. You got to coach them up. You got to let your team know that you're ready. You got to prepare your team. You got to respect your team. You just got to do the little things. You got to get them prepared to play. You got to get the plays right. You got to make sure that they're prepared with the plays, that they know the plays. If it's football, the playbooks. If you play sports, you know this, all right? So, we got a coach with a history, a great history. He's successful. He used to coach over in Florida. He used to coach for the University of Florida back in the day. Then with Tebow, then he went to Ohio State, won him a national championship there. Talk about Urban Meyer, all right? Urban Meyer, if you don't know, if you haven't, I don't know if you haven't been watching sports lately, or you don't know this, Urban Meyer was the coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right. Notice that I said was. He was fired last night. All right. I mean, what's going on with Urban Meyer, man? What is going on with Urban Meyer? Like, I don't even feel bad for this guy. I mean, I know that he got in trouble with I know he went out to a bar somewhere and the young lady was sitting on his lap. You know what I'm saying? I know he got in trouble at home, but never knew he would get in trouble on the field. Like all these allegations that was coming out about Urban Meyer, he's kicking players. He's talking bad about the coaching staff that he hired. Let me give you one thing that he did. All right. So they have a kicker, Josh Lambo. Josh Lambo was their starting kicker at the beginning of the year. All right, between weeks 1 and 3. All right, he didn't make any kicks. He just wasn't missing them. He was just missing all of them. So Josh Lambo is just chilling one day, just probably talking to somebody, talking to his teammates. Urban Meyer comes over to him. I'm not gonna curse, but he goes over to Josh Lambo and he says, "Hey, Dips." Oh no, I'm sorry. He said, "Hey, Dip blank, make your effing kicks." What? And then he kicks this guy. I know it's hard to believe, all right? I'm going to repeat this. He goes over to his kicker that's been struggling, all right? Hasn't made a kick all year. Now, this is the first. Yeah, I guess so, China. He wanted to show him how to kick. Wow. Hey, look, he goes over to this guy. It's not funny, but it's just that Urban Meyer to have the heart to even do something like this. Because I know he went out to a linebacker or somebody else and push him down and be like, "Hey, you're missing all these tackles," and tackle this. Oh, it'd be a whole different conversation. It'll be Sprewell Part 2. All right, and that's when Sprewell, if you don't know, Sprewell was the one that Latrell Sprewell, he choked his coach out. All right, yeah, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not even talking about that. So he goes over to the guy. He's probably tying his shoelace or talking to his teammates. He says, everybody goes up to him and says, "Hey, Dip, make your effing kicks." What? And then he kicks this guy. Like, who does that? You have to get fired for that. I mean, and this is the thing. Whoever hired Urban Meyer, I mean, he already messed up once. He already messed up when he hired Chris Doyle. All right, Chris Doyle was a performance coach. He was the conditioning coach. Okay, Chris Doyle is a known racist, saying racism thing, like he's saying racist things, and he hires this guy. The Iowa players already accused him of racism. It was a big thing. And what does Urban Meyer do? He hires him. He hires him at Jacksonville. And Jacksonville was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not going to go right. With all these brothers on the team, that's not going to go right. I mean, Urban Meyer, he talking bad about his coaching staff that he hired. He hired these guys. Like, who does that? And then you're gonna kick one of your players, like kick him while he's down, right? I mean, the nerve of this guy, man. And there's so many other coaches that could have had this job that respected the job. Urban Meyer did not respect this job. He said, "Oh, I'm Urban Myers. I'm Urban Meyer. I do what I want. I do what I want." It reminds me of Chappelle show with what's his name? Rick James. He said, "I'm Rick James. I do what I want." Rick James smacking people, darkness, like he's smacking people. Like, what is up with Urban Meyer, man? I know you can't do that with all these millionaires that they got in Jacksonville. You can't do that. Like, that's sad, man. That's pretty sad. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, he was fired. But you know what? Guess what? Somebody's gonna hire Urban Meyer. He was working with Fox. Hey, what's up, Keisha? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. He was working with Fox, but before he was the coach of Florida, at the University of Florida. You know, he coached Tim Tebow and all that. And then he coached Ohio State. Then he stopped coaching Ohio State, and then he went to Fox, Fox Sports, and he was a commentator over there. And then he got hired on with Jacksonville. But who does that? Who has the nerve to even do that? I mean, Urban Meyer said, "Look, this is my show. This is how it's gonna go. And if you're not with the program, there's the door." Like, that was his attitude. And then you got a rookie quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence was like, "Look, we got a lot of drama in the locker room." And he's coming from college. He is a rookie. All right? He is a rookie. And you know it's supposed to be better once you get to every step. You're supposed to, from middle school to high school to college to the professional level. It's supposed to get better, right? This man came from Clemson. This man won a national championship, Trevor Lawrence. Then he has to come to this with Urban Meyer. I mean, it's so disrespectful. And I feel bad for all of the people who tried to get this job at Jacksonville, who was like, "Yo, this can be my start. This can be it." And then you got some guy, Urban Meyer, that just comes and just does whatever he wants to, kicking players, criticizing the coaching staff. It's bad. And who wants to play for somebody like that? Who wants to play for somebody like Urban Meyer? Now, in college, it's different. College, that's his own operation. That's him. That's his own operation. All right? It's not like here in the NFL when these dudes got contracts that's bigger than yours. That you can't talk to grown men any kind of way and be a coach. They're not going to play for you. They're not going to play for you. Exactly. And they want to go somewhere where they're respected. And also, look, you got free agents out there. You got people on the team be like, yo, don't come here. Like, do not come here. This is a hostile environment. It's not good for you. So now that's going to mess up on free agents. You're not going to get any free agents. You might have to get some trades, but you're not going to get any free agents. And that hurts, man. You can't. I don't know what they thought hiring Urban Meyer. I mean, I get it. He's from there. You know, he has a house still over there. And then for him, this is the most disrespectful part. For him to bring in Tim Tebow to come try out. You know how many brothers out there or you know how many players out there that been busting their butt just trying to get an opportunity to play in the NFL? It's hard to get in the NFL. But he was like, oh, Tim Tebow, who hasn't played football since, what, 2012? Oh, Tim Tebow, come on out and try and try out for a tight end. Now, Tim Tebow, I love Tim Tebow. I love how he plays football. He has heart. But Tim Tebow, you had that opportunity in 2012 when nobody thought you was a good quarterback. They were like, look, you're not a good quarterback, but we can make you a fullback or we can make you a tight end. That ship has sailed. So now here goes Urban Meyer, bringing in Tim Tebow. Now you got these brothers like, yo, Tim Tebow's not better than me. Tim Tebow is not better than me. And you got Tim Tebow coming out here to try out. It's like a smack in the face. I mean, these boys that are better than Tebow can't even get a tryout. Urban Meyer, you got to look at that and see, oh, well, you know, I got to see how my team is going to react to this. You know how they're going to react. You bring in old Tim Tebow. He's not even old, but he's football old because he hasn't played since 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2021. Like, come on. Come on, Urban Meyer. You have to do better than that. You have to do better than that. And I'm so, I feel bad for the Jaguars organization. Like, I feel bad for them. All right. And I know the owner, Shah Khan, I know, like, he's like, dang, man. Like, I had to do it. Like, he didn't give me. When he had already informed Urban Meyer, he told Urban Meyer in October, he said, you have to regain our trust and our respect, and that was essential, okay? You had to do that. You have to earn our respect back. And he was like, well, none of that happened. Not only did he not regain our trust, but he lost a lot of respect. And it's sad. And it's sad. And he gets and the crazy thing about it is, Urban Meyer's going to get a job somewhere in college. You know that. And I know a lot of them boys, like LSU, and I know they're upset that they even hired yet because I know they wanted Urban. But a lot of these colleges, they're going to go after Urban Meyer, especially the teams that are the new teams that are going to the SEC. They need a coach. They need a coach that's going to go up against Alabama and LSU and Texas A&M and Ole Miss and Georgia. Like, they're going to need a coach now that they are moving to the SEC. You don't think they're calling Urban Meyer right now? But what are you going to say to Urban Meyer, man? Like, what would you say to him? Don't pull that what you did over there to in the NFL. Don't pull what you did over there to the Jaguars over here with us. Everybody gonna look at y'all like, all right, then just don't hire me then. They're gonna be like, well, we need somebody like Urban Meyer. Like, they need somebody like Urban Meyer. So, man, look, that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. But it's just sad. It's unfortunate, and I do feel bad for the Jaguars because, I mean, look, I took the kids to took them to Jacksonville to see the Giants and Jacksonville. We used to do this every Thanksgiving, wherever the Giants played, we would just go. All right, except for Philly. I wasn't taking them to Philly because I had to. Yeah, that's I couldn't take them to Philly, but we went to Jacksonville, and that organization was so nice because I was like, look, is it okay if I, come out there and give a tour to the kids and so I can. They were great. They were like, yes, we can do that. Even they let us go see the dance team. This is when my daughter was in the dance. She was on the dance team at Garfield, and she got to see the dance team for the Jaguars, practice. It's a good organization, man. They're cool, and they didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that, man. So yeah, Jaguars, they can never catch a break. But maybe that was the break that they needed. Because who knows? I don't think he would have got fired. If this wouldn't have came out, I really don't think he would have got fired. Because he's a bully. He's a bully. And I'm glad that Jacksonville fired him. Plain and simple. All right? So that's that. All right. Another hot topic. Another hot topic. And I'm so excited about this one. All right. Now, I went to a small school. I went to an HBCU in North Carolina called St. Augustine's College. All right. St. Aug for short. All right. Now, at the time, we did not have a football team, but now we do have a football team. All right. We have a football team now. Deion Sanders, Coach Primetime. All right. He is now the coach at Jackson State. Okay. Jackson State at HBCU. And this is what he did. Now, first of all, let me tell you about Jackson State. They are 11-1 in the SWAC. All right. 11-1. They're doing work. Prime got these boys playing. All right. Now, this is what Deion Sanders did. There's a young man, one of the number one recruits, Travis Hunter. Now, Travis Hunter, ever since he was a little kid, he was like, oh, I'm gonna play for Florida State. I'm gonna play for Florida State one day. That was in his mind. I'm gonna play for Florida State. There was no other school. There was no other school he wanted to play for but Florida State. Signing day comes. Signing day comes. The schools, you put the hat in place. I think he had, he had Florida State, he had Georgia, he had another school there. This young man, Travis Hunter, the number 2 ranked recruit in the country, said, you know what? I'm not going to go to Florida State. I'm going to go play for Primetime. I'm going to play for Deion Sanders at Jackson State. You don't know how big that is. You do not know how big that is. He flipped this guy. He flipped the recruit. Meaning, this recruit was going to go to a Division I school, big time school, Florida State. And he said, you know what? I'm going to take my time. He didn't say I'm going to take my talents like LeBron, but he said, I'm going to go to Jackson State, HBCU. If you don't know what HBCU is, historically black college university. All right? Because, back in the day, we couldn't go to certain schools. All right? Segregation. So we had to make our own colleges. All right? So that's HBCU. All right? It's not like that anymore, of course. All right? But that's how it was. That is so big. Now, can you just imagine that? What about if this happens more often? What about if these big recruits start going to HBCUs? Like me, as going to an HBCU, that would be awesome to me. I would love that so much. Because let's be real, we don't really see our schools on TV like we do like Ohio State and Florida State and Florida and Georgia and Alabama. Like we don't see our schools. But wouldn't that be awesome to do that and even get more? And you don't even have to be black. Like it's not even, you don't have to be black. But what about we get these recruits to go to these HBCUs? They're like, nah, I don't want to go to Ohio State. I'll go here. Deion Sanders is such a genius, all right? Like, Deion Sanders is definitely playing chess and not checkers, all right? He pulled this 5-star defensive back away. And guess what? And the crazy thing about it is, guess what school? You know what school Deion used to go to, right? Deion went to Florida State himself. So to take a number 2 recruit away from Florida State, and then you hear all the bad stuff. It's like, oh well, the NIL, they paid them $1 million. They paid them this. And you know what Deion said? Deion said, oh, you know when you got them, because that's when they start to make all that noise. That's when they start being like, oh, Deion must have did something. Deion must have paid him. Deion's like, look, I don't even get paid that much. How am I gonna pay somebody else? That's Deion Sanders, man. And I love Deion Sanders. I love him. We even got Hugh Jackson, which was a coach in the NFL, and Hugh Jackson went to Grambling as a coach. Now remember, he used to coach in the NFL. He was the head coach for the Raiders at one point, and then he was the head coach for Cleveland Browns. And now he's over here. I mean, look, that's awesome, man. We need more. We need more. Let's save our HCU. And let me just give you a clip of what Deion said, all right? Just listen to what he said. See if I can turn it up. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. You know what that is? Let me start over. NIL, just pay many amounts of money and all this kind of stuff. We ain't got no money. To a school like, we ain't got no money. Can you just address all the stupidity out there for me, please? $1.5 million. I heard $1.5 million, and I heard Dave Ford over Barstool. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. You know what that is? That means we kicked your butt. We took what was ours, and now you got to make up an excuse why. Ain't nobody get no $1.5 million. I would pay my son $1.5 million. How I'm gonna coach a guy that's making more than me? As the bigger schools start calling you, you know those big brand names, they're gonna say, "Brown, we want you." How do you emotionally process that? They gotta have what I like.
That's a great question, and they got to be about winning and about elevating our kids to the next level. And I'm not even concerned. I'm not even on that. I'm not even thinking that way because I'm so happy and elated to be at Jackson and what we're doing here. But I'm pretty sure, as a matter of fact, they already have been. They already have been, and you know that. And you know, y'all ain't crazy. But it has it. I can't even go no further, but you know it. It's not about me, fellas, because, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to get in trouble. It's not about me, but going to a new place and don't affect my lifestyle whatsoever. So it has to be about a lot more than that. It has to be about a lot more than that. It really has to be about these kids.
Man. Now that's a coach for you. That's a coach for you. I mean, you look at it, you listen to Urban Meyer and what he did, and then you listen to what Deion Sanders did. That's a coach. That's Coach Sanders right there. That's Coach Primetime. I remember, like, earlier in the year, a reporter went up to him. He was like, "Hey, Deion." And Deion Sanders was like, "Wait a minute. No. Don't call me Deion. Call me Coach Sanders. You call me, I think he said you call me Coach Prime. It's all out of respect. It's all about respect." And I loved him for that when he did that. Deion Sanders, one of the greatest. He's in the top 5 all-time NFL players. All right? I'm so glad that he did that. Yes. And just like he said, hey, the only reason why y'all bringing up these allegations is because we kicking y'all butt. And it's the truth. It's the truth. Oh, man. I'm so happy. And I'm happy for HBCUs. And I hope with all this exposure and everything that they're getting, more players come out. More players come out, man, and go to these HBCUs because they deserve it. Our HBCUs are struggling right now. I know my school was struggling, and it's true. If we can get a 5-star player at St. Oh, man, I would love it. Not even for football, baseball, basketball. I mean, all that. Man, that's awesome, man. So look, Deion Sanders, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for that team. I'm happy for Travis Hunter. And now Jackson State is going to get so much publicity now. That's so good. He got people in the crowd. There was nobody going to Jackson State games. They showed it. There was nobody going. Deion, just by his name, brought people to the stands. Oh, that's a great story, man. If you want to read more about it, just go to ESPN, go anywhere, just put Deion Sanders' name in it and see what he did. It's awesome, and I love that story. All right? Now, we're going to stay on football. China, they should. They should be. They definitely should. Now, I know they're trying to get the ESPN 4s and all that, but it's not the same seeing them on ABC. I think the only HBCU that we really see on TV is like during Thanksgiving when they show the Grambling game. You know? And I love the Bayou Classic. Like, don't get me wrong, but we want to see more. There's more out there. There's more out there. All right? One day though. One step at a time. This was a big step. That was a big step for Deion Sanders at Jackson State and HBCUs. That's a big step, and I'm proud of it. So I love that. All right. Football, I just got to do my picks real quick. Hey, last week I only lost 3 games. I'm getting better. Week by week by week, I'm getting better. All right. I'm getting better. And China, don't think I forgot. Don't think I forgot that I beat you in fantasy this year. I mean, last week. Cause man, you ain't put nobody. You left like 2 people out. I was like, thank goodness, thank goodness. So yeah, man, get your China, get your team right, man. All right, look, tonight's game. I'll talk about tonight's game later after I do all these. I'm just gonna go down the list. Now, guess what? You know what I just found out that I'm so excited about? The NFL wild card games. We're gonna have a Monday night wild card game. We're gonna have a Monday wild card game. How exciting is that? I'm so excited. I might take off that Monday. That's exciting. First ever Monday night football playoff game, wild card game. I'm ready for that. I'm so excited, man. I got energy tonight. I feel good, man. All my players are out. So am mine. You got to add more players. You got to go to players and add players, man. Baby girl. All right. But now, so this weekend, we got Thursday night game. We got Saturday night games. We got Sunday games. We got Monday games. Like, I'm so excited. All right. So, the Saturday game, we have the 4:30 game, Raiders versus the Browns. All right. Raiders 6-7, Browns are 7-6. Browns are at home. Browns will not have Baker Mayfield due to COVID. I'm going with it's so hard. I'm going with these. These are gonna be some good games this weekend. All right, don't get me wrong. These are gonna be some good games, but I'm going with the Raiders. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. That AFC North, I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm gonna go with the Raiders on this one. Patriots and Colts. Man, Patriots are balling, but the Colts are running. So I don't know. But like I said before, I'm never, ever again going against Bill Belichick. I'm going with the Patriots. I'm going with the Pats, man. I'm going with the Pats over the Colts. And they got Indy favorite 2.5 points. Wow. I don't know about that one. Panthers and the Bills. All right, I got the Bills on this one. You know, the Bills are terrible now. They can't delay it. But you know what they're going in the rule, it said that what they were going to do is, I know he is. I know he's upset about it. He got so many injuries. I wouldn't even be upset if I was Baker. He got so many injuries. Go ahead and rest, kid. Your shoulder all out of place. Like, go ahead and rest, man. You got a running game. And then the coaches don't even want Baker anymore because he's just not, stepping up, doing what he's supposed to do. But we'll see. But they're not, I don't think they're delaying the game. I think if you're out and you don't have enough people to play, I think you just forfeit that game. Yeah, I think that's how they're doing it. Panthers are terrible. I don't know what's on with Cam. I know Cam is just excited to be back. Excuse me real quick. Get some water. Cam is just excited to be back. He's just throwing the ball anywhere. He has to get better. All right. But Bills over the Panthers. Cardinals and Lions. Cardinals lost that number 1 spot. Now you got Aaron and Aaron Rodgers with his bad toe at number 1. But Cardinals won't lose against the Lions. Cardinals over Lions. Jets and the Dolphins. Dolphins are much better. Jets are some trash. Going with the Dolphins on this one. Cowboys and Giants. You know it's so funny. It's not even funny. It's frustrating. All right. I think all these players catching COVID is definitely going to affect how the rest. Oh, I agree. They need to come up with something, a better game plan. Because if not, we're going to go back to the way it was with no sports. And I'll be on here talking about politics all day. I'll be like CNN Junior over here. All right. So, yeah, and movies. So, hopefully it doesn't happen. But, yeah. Yeah, but no, the playoffs hasn't started yet. Playoffs, we still got 4 more weeks to go. I was just talking about the playoffs, the Monday night. because I didn't know that they were going to have a Monday night game. So that's kind of cool, wild card game. Now let me tell you about these Cowboys. Now, this is how they're always setting people up. They're always setting my team up. Here you go. They say, oh, well, Dak and the Cowboys, they just don't look right. They look horrible. They're not doing anything. Blah, blah, blah. They can't run the ball. They can't throw the ball. Blah, 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 blah. And of course, guess who's on the schedule? Guess who they play next? The Giants. Now, just watch how great Dallas is going to look on Sunday. I mean, they're going to be hitting on all cylinders. They are not going to miss a beat. Dak is going to throw for about 380 yards, 4 touchdowns, and Ezekiel Elliott, he's going to go crazy. He's going to be running the ball. He's going to have 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. We're going to lose this game by 45 points because we can't score, all right? Giants can't score. They can't block. They can't catch. They can't throw. They can't kick. They can kick. They can kick. But that's it. I'm going with the Cowboys on this one. Pick the Cowboys. They got us 10.5 game dogs. 10.5 game underdogs. Oh, poor Giants. Washington and Eagles. This is an interesting game. This is an interesting game, man. I don't know how to. I don't know. They playing in Lincoln Financial. So they're playing in Philly, everybody. If y'all know, they're playing in Philadelphia. Washington, let's be honest. They got blown out last week, all right? I think Cowboys, like I said, Dallas took their foot off the gas, all right? They took their foot off the gas. Washington was nowhere close in that game. I know the score was 27-20, but it wasn't close. It wasn't close at all. All right. Eagles, I don't know who they're gonna start at quarterback. I'm gonna go with Washington because of their defense, with their defensive front. But that's the only reason. I'm going with Washington. They should have won this week. They should have won last week, excuse me. Titans and the Steelers. I mean, I'm going to pick the Titans on this one. But you know, I heard rumors. Derrick Henry might be coming back. Oh, he's coming back. Derrick Henry might be here for the playoffs. And I love it. They're going to be scary if he can come back to decent form. They're going to be scary. But on this game, I'm going with the Titans. And poor Steelers, man. Poor Mike Tomlin. Why does Mike Tomlin have to deal with these immature diva wide receivers, man? Like Boo-Boo Schuster. I don't mean to call Boo-Boo. I'm not going to call him Boo-Boo. Juju Schuster. I mean, you got to dance on the guy. I mean, like, grow up. Claypool. You can win the game. They could have won that game. They could have more seconds on the clock. But what does Claypool do? He got to get a first down. Oh, I got a first down. Dude, you down. You're down. The most important thing on that field is the rock and the clock. And you doing, oh, I got the first down. Ooh. So his teammate was like, yo, give me the ball, yo. Like, what are you doing? Give me the ball. So then the defender comes and he does something, the ball goes somewhere, precious seconds gone. Precious seconds are gone. They could have had 2 plays. Now, you saw how Big Ben put that ball in there. He could have caught that ball. But what about they had another chance? What about they had another shot? That's what wins you ball games. That's what wins you championships. Could you imagine Tampa Bay with the great one, Tom Terrific, doing that to Tom Terrific? Could you do that to Bill Belichick? Oh. And then Big Ben, this is why the Steelers are just, and Big Ben needs to go. Big Ben said something like, "Oh, that's not on my pay grade," or something like what he said. What? Dude, you were the quarterback. You've been the quarterback since what, 2002, 2003, something like that? And for you to say, "Oh, that's not my responsibility," it is your responsibility. You are the leader of this team. Oh man, it's so much with them. It's awful, yo. I feel so bad for Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin never gave you a losing season. Never. He never gave you a losing season before. And this is what Big Ben's talking about. Oh, he's not responsible. Any quarterback would have went up to him, "Dude, what are you doing? Get your..." Look, I ain't gonna get upset over that. But yeah, so the Steelers ain't winning that game. I got the Titans winning that game. Texans and Jaguars. Jaguars are going through too much, but Jaguars might win this game. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Jaguars. You ever had something that was so bad in the house and then they finally out the house and now you just feel so much better? Or at work, like there's something going on at work, you got this boss you can't stand and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, then they finally leave and now it's like, I think that's how Jacksonville's going to go. I think Jacksonville's going to ball out on Sunday too, and I hope they do. Bengals and the Broncos. I don't know which team going to show up. They both 7-6. Bengals are 4-2 away. Broncos are 4-3 at home. So this is a hard pick for me. And I know the Broncos are playing for DT. And I know the Bengals are playing for the playoffs. They both playing for the playoffs. I'm gonna go with the. It's tough. This is a hard one, but I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one. I'm going with the Bengals on this one. They got a nice run game with Mixon, and I think they'll mix it up and get some passes in there. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals, and they need to win this game anyway to stay in the division. Falcons and 49ers. 49ers are balling right now. 49ers are balling right now. They got the line at 46 and a half points. Oh, this is gonna be because hey, this is gonna be a good game though. Because the Falcons are coming on strong too. And Matty Ice is like, look, I still got a little gas in the tank. I can still throw this rock. But they're not going to be any match for 49ers and Jimmy G. Because Jimmy G is finally improving. The run game is coming back. You got these wide receivers that are coming, getting loose and making plays. So I'm definitely going with the 49ers on this one. All right, going with the 49ers on this one. Hey, what's up, Vanessa? What's going on? All right. Seahawks and the Rams. I got the Rams. Rams had an impressive win against Arizona on Monday night. Now, look, everybody was counting this defense out. I'm like, look, just give them some time. Give these boys some time to play together. Let them jam a little bit. Let them get some practice. Come on. That defense, man. They're coming together. And they didn't even have their best player because of COVID. Look, Rams are going to be scary, man. Rams are going to win this division. They're going to beat Arizona. They're going to beat Arizona out, man. They're going to win this division. So it's going to be good to see. Packers and the Ravens. Man, I hope Lamar plays. They said it's not a high ankle sprain, which is great. So they can still nurse it and do everything. So he'll be able to, hopefully he'll be able to play without any setbacks. All right. So hopefully he'll be able to play. But Aaron Rodgers is coming up with that big toe. You said the Seahawks? Nah, that's not the same Russ. That's not the same squad. They're not the same. They're not the same. It's not going to go down like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vanessa. They're not Seahawks ain't gonna win this one. But the Packers, 10-3. Packers control their own destiny for that number one spot. And I believe they're gonna get that number one spot. But not if Tom Terrific got something to say. But I'm gonna go with the Packers on that one. Tom Terrific and the Saints. Tom Terrific is not having a great time against these Saints. I think, well, the only time he beat the Saints was in the playoffs while he was at Tampa Bay. He's 1-4 against them. Or he's 1-3 against them. I don't know, man. It's like they got Tom Terrific's number. I don't know. But not this Sunday. Definitely going with the Bucks. Definitely going to be a blowout. I'm not going to say a blowout because it's a divisional game. There's not really blowouts in a divisional game, man. I mean, unless you're the damn Giants. But anyway. Usually they know your strengths and weaknesses. Y'all play each other. You're familiar. So it's not really a lot of blowouts. I think it'll be closer than expected, but I still think the Bucks will win by double digits. All right? I'll say that. We'll talk about the Monday night game, the Vikings and the Bears. The Vikings versus the Aaron Rodgers Bears. Because Aaron Rodgers said he owned them boys. Man. And then he put up 40 on them. Goodness gracious, Aaron Rodgers. On one with a bad big toe. Now, you ever ran on a bad big toe before? Come on. It's not easy. But for the game tonight, exciting. I'm excited about this game. Because the Chargers are not scared. The Chargers are not afraid of Kansas City. They're not. So I'm going to go Kansas City, baby goat. This is for first place right here, everybody. This is for first place tonight. We finally have a Thursday night game. A Thursday night game that's not going to be that bad. This game is going to have a lot of action to it. But you know what? I wish it was a Sunday night game or Monday night game. Only because all of them, they got to come. They just played Sunday. Well, the Chargers had played the Giants on Sunday, so they really didn't break a sweat. But neither did Kansas City, so maybe this might be a good game because they blew out the Raiders. You know what the Raiders was doing? Showboating and having meetings on the Kansas City logo. Like, grow up. This is not high school. This is not college. It's like when Baker Mayfield at Oklahoma, when he went and he put the flag on, I don't know if it was Kansas. Like, grow up. It's the NFL. People going to see this. You're going to give them some energy. So Raiders got what they deserve. Like, chill out. Just play the game. Stop being dumb. All right? But Kansas City and the Chargers. Baby Goat versus Herbert. Did anybody see the Giants game on Sunday or just the highlights? Did anybody see Herbert throw that ball at least like 70 yards in the air? Like on stride? Like it was beautiful. One of the best deep passes I've seen since Culpepper and God, what can I think right now? Culpepper and Randy Moss. Woo! That was a great throw. But tonight's game, I'm going to pick Baby Goat in them. All right? I'm going to pick Baby Goat, and I'm going to give you a score. This score is going to be 31. You know what? I wasn't going to say 31-27. I wasn't going to say 31-27. And I still will. I say Kansas City is going to get, you know what? I'm not going to say 31. That's too high. In this divisional game, and they play Mahomes tough. They play Baby Mahomes tough, yo. I mean, Baby Goat. They play him tough. I think the Chargers will win by 10. Huh? You think so? By 10? Maybe in the beginning of the season, but I don't think now. I don't think with that defense clicking the way Kansas City is clicking right now. I'm going to say this. I'll say the score will be 30-27 Kansas City. All right? That's going to be my score. 30-27. It's going to be a great game tonight, y'all. It's going to come on at 8:20. All right? 8:20. It's going to be a good game. So I have one more subject, and unfortunately, I do apologize. I couldn't do SPOMOTIC Kid of the Week. The young lady and her child, she's been traveling because they've been going everywhere. They've been playing football. They got a lot of football games, so she couldn't give me the information on time. So I couldn't do the SPOMOTIC Kid of the Week, unfortunately, for 2 weeks in a row, and that hurts, man. No, I did it last week. But it's like the second time I couldn't do it. But I'm definitely gonna. I promise you, I'll have one next week. All right, and this little guy, I've known him for about three years now, and he's a good kid, man. And I can't wait to spotlight him because he's really a good kid. Very humble, very fast little kid. All right. So I'm gonna put him on here next week. All right. I'm gonna tell you his name. I won't give his information out, but just be on the lookout. I got beef. Now, if anybody knows me, they know who my football squad is. They know who my baseball squad is, and they know who my basketball squad is. They know who my hockey team is. But you know what's crazy? I know I only watch the hockey during the playoffs, but I'm a Rangers fan. But why the sports that I really don't really watch, they do great. Like the soccer team just won the championship, and our hockey team, the Rangers, are doing awesome, man. I think they only lost like 4 or 5 games. That's great. But I'm a Knicks fan. Something happened this weekend. Was it Monday? No, it was Tuesday. Something happened that just rubbed me the wrong way. Now, on Saturday, I had the family. We was all chilling, and I was so excited. We had ordered some food, and I was like, yo, I want to see Steph Curry break the record today. He's playing against Philly, the 76ers. He needed 10 3-pointers. Now, if you know Steph Curry and you've seen him in the spotlight, the boy can shoot. So I was like, 10? That's all he need? Oh, he might get that tonight. So what did he do? He got 3. 3 3-pointers, all right? It wasn't his best game. They lost that game. Wasn't his best game, all right? Then they played another game on Sunday. He just needed 6 3-pointers. I'm like, 6? Oh, he's definitely getting it tonight. Right? He only got 4 that night. So now he needs 2. So I'm like, oh, snap. So, he's going to get it on Tuesday night? Oh, yes. Guess who we played on Tuesday night, though? The Knicks, of course. Now, look, I'm excited that he got the record. Don't get me wrong. I was excited. I wanted to see that. I love history. Don't get me wrong. I love history. I love Steph. I used to watch Steph Curry when they used to play George Mason all the time. When he played for Davidson. Stop it. And I was like, dang, he's going to be good. He can shoot. And then they were like, oh, yeah, that's Del Curry's son. I was like, oh, well, I know he can shoot. And I know he's going to go to the NBA. So I'm a fan of him. And just remember, just to put the knife in just a little deeper, the time when he was drafted, we were 1 pick away. We were going to get Steph. They were going to get him. The Knicks were going to get Steph. And Golden State picked them up. Oh, God, I love being a Knicks fan, but I hate being a Knicks fan sometimes too. It's hard. Ever since Michael Jordan, I don't understand what I've been through with my Knicks. I love them. diehard Knicks fan. Couldn't get past Mike. Then when Mike retired, couldn't get past Olajuwon. And then after we finally got over the hump, we were the 8th seed, went to the championship. Couldn't get over Tim Duncan. It's like, man, that Chicago, Texas thing just, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But I want to give my look, congratulations to Steph Curry, but it's like, man, I wish you would have did it a game before, because now everything that you do is going to involve the Knicks, because you're broken in Madison Square Garden. And then like, I don't know. Like, I'm happy for Steph Curry. I want him to get it, but then at the same time, I was like, man, why did you have to do it against my Knicks? Oh. But Steph Curry, let me tell you about Steph Curry. It's an interesting stat. So he beat Ray Allen, Jesus Shuttlesworth. Remember Jesus Shuttlesworth? That was Ray Allen's character in He Got Game. All right. Ray Allen was so great. His J was so smooth. I remember when he played for Connecticut, and when the Big East was the Big East, and him and Allen Iverson used to go. It used to be Georgetown versus Connecticut, and that boy Ray Allen, like, his shot was so pure, the prettiest shot I've ever seen. Right? And you saw when he played with Miami, and they won the championship off his shot. Well, to get the record, he played in 1,300 games? Steph Curry, he only did this in 700 and something games. He's gonna, I don't know if anybody's gonna get this record. I really don't. This is one of those records, you know how people thought like nobody's gonna catch Babe Ruth? But then people are like, yeah, you might catch Babe Ruth. There's nobody gonna catch this. I really, in my heart of hearts, I really believe that nobody will ever, because he's still going. And this is the thing. He's a shooter, right? He's always gonna be able to shoot. He'll always be able to shoot. So let's say in about 5 years, he's still gonna be shooting now. He might not be giving you the crossover, and he might not be able to, dribble the way he's doing it now. He might have lost his quickness, but the boy can still shoot. So they're just gonna leave him out there, and he's still gonna shoot for somebody. That's scary, man. That's gonna be an unbreakable record. Really, nobody's gonna beat that record. But look, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. All right, my SPOMOTICS movie of the weekend. You're gonna like this movie, all right? Now I watched it before. I watched it a long time ago. Hold on, and it's a Christmas movie, right? To get into the Christmas spirit this weekend. It's called Love Actually. All right. Yeah, it's a girly flick, right? A girly flick, so they say, but it's pretty good, man. It's pretty. Oh, Vanessa, I didn't even read that. You said let's bet on it. All right, bet. But you know what? We're not gonna bet. You're talking about the Seahawks game, right? Or the Chargers game? Okay, bet. We'll bet food on it. We'll bet food on it, all right? We're going to bet food on it, all right? We'll order from whatever restaurant you want. I'll get you that. Whatever restaurant I want, you'll get me that, all right? So we're going to do that. Bet. So you got the Chargers. I got KC. I'm glad you did that. That's what's up. But yeah, so the movie of the weekend, SPOMOTICS movie of the weekend, Love Actually, with Hugh Grant, Keira Knightley, Liam Neeson is in this. You know who else is in this movie? Emma Thompson is in it. But Andrew Lincoln. If you don't know the name, if you're not familiar with the name, it is hey, why can't I think of his name? It's not Carl. It's oh my goodness. Why can't I think? It's Rick. It's Rick from The Walking Dead. He's in it. I love this movie, yo. It's cool. It's funny. It's a funny movie. It's a funny, girly kind of movie. So Love Actually. Watch it with the kids, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever. It's cool, yo. Don't watch it with the kids. The kids won't get it. But just watch it. It's a good movie. So that's my Spomotic movie pick of the weekend, all right? So y'all enjoy that. And look, that's my show for the night. I appreciate everybody that was coming on and chatting. So thank y'all for that. Wow, this is episode 29. So episode 30, wow. Episode 30 is coming on Sunday. Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right? All right, cool. Don't forget, everybody. Danny got her DoTheRightBling.com, her business, DoTheRightBling.com. So go check that out. It's paparazzi. It's $5 jewelry. All right. It's cool. Nice accessories. They got rings. All the necklaces come with matching earrings. So it's cool. It's cool. All right. So go check out the website. All right. And another thing, look, if y'all have a business or anything like that, come on, put it on Spomotics. I shot it out. I shot that show out. I mean, not the show, it's not a show, but I'll spot your business out. So just let me know. All right? All right, cool. All right, y'all, look. Thank y'all for coming on. Baby girl, be good. I'll see you next weekend. All right, Vanessa, thank y'all for coming on. Vanessa, yeah, don't forget, whatever restaurant or whatever food that you like, I will order it for you and vice versa. All right? And I know I'm gonna be in the mood for some steak and shrimp. So you just be ready. All right, y'all. Look, I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to the show. I will see y'all on Sunday. Peace.